Right.
Because Save the Cat helps a lot of new writers because they literally don't know where to start. So Save the Cat, I would argue, is for new writers. And once you've got the confidence of actually saying, oh yeah, actually I can see this pattern in lots of movies, that's when you can let it go and start looking at things like The Paradigm, or Man in a Hole, or Aristotle's 3 Acts. There's actually a book called Aristotle for Screenwriters now. Literally about that. I don't actually talk about structure in any way that is fancy, or is in-depth, or is anything beyond what you already know. You already know that stories have beginnings, middle, ends. We know this. However, as we said,
and I was like,
okay, we ready? Let's go. So before the break, we did a quick recap of what we did yesterday. This morning we've had yeah, maybe. It's tough to know without reading it, but yeah, I'm leaning towards that at the moment. Okay, so that's it for today. We will be thinking tomorrow about structure, the dreaded structure, and we'll be looking at our drafts with reference to structure and how it works. And so, another word for structure is story. So have a think about your own log lines, stories, characters, role functions, whatever craft things really stuck out to you today. Have a think about them overnight, and we'll be recapping on them tomorrow and looking at structure and looking at character and how they intersect and how hopefully keep you on the straight and narrow forever on structure, hopefully. So, yes. Okay. Who would like to share their favourite character and why? Okay. Erin Brockovich. Okay, somebody who's real. That's an interesting place to start. So, why do you like Erin Brockovich so much?
Because she's an underdog who wins. She's got absolutely brilliant moral compass. She's smart, she's funny, she doesn't take any bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. I love Erin Brockovich. I really love the fact as well that she refuses to be slut-shamed as well, because he says, your clothes are really slutty and stuff like that. And she's like, actually, I think I look nice. And this notion of what a proper woman looks like. If we have a surprise ending, like, the most famous probably is Seven. And puts in the box, and it's shocking and horrifying and awful. And if he just chops her head off and said, "Here you go, here's the end of the film, and here's your wife's head in a box," then that's just the shock value, and immediately that's just like, ooh, that's a little bit exploitative and a bit weird. But because they build it into the story.